Welcome to the how-to video for running Quartus software on VmWare. First things we need to do is get a USB memory stick and put it in your home computer. And then we need to hook up the Altera boards to the USB cables and make sure that the board is turned on. Next thing we need to do is start VmWare and go to the electronics site. The next few things we need to do is go up to connect USB device and make sure that your memory stick and the Altera boards are connected. The Altera board may not connect until we run the software, but it should be on the list. Next thing we need to do is go find my Instructor Files. So we're going to right click, go to File Explorer, and we're going to go to this PC, and we're going to go to Instructor Files, George G, 335, VHDL Lab, and go ahead and drag the OR gate the VHDL file to the desktop. Okay, let's go ahead and start the Quartus program and let it run through, and we're going to create a new project, and we're going to utilize our desktop. So we're going to use this PC desktop, and we're going to go search for our OR gate WVHD file. We're going to go next, and I've already run this, so I'm going to delete the other file, and then we have the OR gate into our file. We're going to add next. We're going to go to Cyclone 3, 484, and fortunately it's the first one we're going to see, and we're going to go finish. And if I double click on that, we should get our file. Okay, let's go ahead and compile it so it will put in our pins, at least give us our beginning so that we could add the pin locations. And it should generate green. Good. And then we're going to go to the pin planner. And since we have it, we're going to go to the locations. And we're going to follow our instructions, and the first one should be H2, so we're going to go down to H2, good, and we could go and do the next pin is G3, so we could actually utilize our map, go to G3, and spread this out a little bit, and he's going to be B, and he is going to be let's go ahead and open that up so I can read that, and he's input tri-stated. Good. And this guy should be input tri-stated. Good, and our LED should be pin J1. So let's just go through our map. There's J1, and our node name will be LED, and he is going to be output driving VCC. Good. So let's go back, close that down a little bit, and let's compile it again. If we compile successfully, we're going to go to our programmer. Good. And let's just go up here and see if our Altera is hooked up, and it is. So we're going to go to Program, and it is already there. So let's say it's not there. So we're going to go Hardware Setup, and we want to go to USB Blaster. USB blaster, sorry. Good. And we're going to add a file. We're going to go to the output files. Output files, we're going to grab that OrGate WSOF file, and we're going to start, and we should get a green or blue, actually it'll be a green stripe, and it'll take a little longer than it would because we're going through 2 or 3 computers in order to do that, and successful. Okay, so let's reduce this, and the way I want you guys to handle this in, so let's go to all the way to the bottom to Windows Accessories, and let's go ahead and add the Snipping Tool. Okay, and that's going to allow us to cut these and put them in there. So the next thing let's do is let's open up Word. You can put it in Word or Notepad or whatever we have here. So let's go ahead and open it up, and the files that I want to see, so let's actually all of these, so since they're unstacked, we'll go ahead and we'll move them around. But let's go ahead and snip this guy, and let's put them in Word, and let's move him down. Okay, and let's get the next one. So let's close out on this guy. Let's just get that out of the way. So let's get the pen planner. And copy, and let's put it into Word. And let's go ahead and get the program. So let's go back to Quartus. And let's close out the compilation report. And actually that's good enough. So let's go to snip. Copy. Stick it into Word. Okay, hopefully I didn't write over it. Good. So let's trim it up a little bit. Good. So let's just save it. Let's save it to the desktop here because it didn't want to transfer before. So let's go to Browse, Desktop. We're going to call it EHDL1. Save. And with a little bit of luck, let's try Save As. And we're going to browse. And what we want to do is go to our USB and save that. Good. And let's go back to my desktop and go over here. See if we could find it. Oh, you need to disconnect it, otherwise it won't read it because our school computer is hogging it. And so here we are, and VHDL doc, and we should be able to just upload that to Canvas, and that'll work for me.